Okay, here I am again, blogging time once more. A bit late today because I've been doing my podcast, High Speed Hangover podcast number 352. It's the last Sunday of the month, so it means it's a theme show. And today I'll be doing part 2 of my Hitchcock double bill. Basically all the films that Alfred Hitchcock directed, and finding tracks and bands associated with the name of the film kind of thing. So just one of the little things that I do on my heavy metal podcast. Don't forget to check out my show if you like some headbanging music. But if you just like comics, stay tuned to look at these comics I'm showing you. Because they're all cool. Knight and Squire. Kind of like a British version of Batman and Robin. Slightly parodied. Yeah, not bad read though. I think they've even got their own kind of Joker facsimile, I suppose you'd call him. Or Joker alike. There he is. Can't remember what he's called though. Knight and Squire. There's a 78 bus to Shoreditch. I'm not sure the 78 bus goes to Shoreditch. It might do. Looks like the old route masters where they had the conductors. Don't get many of them anymore. I'm not even sure they do conductor buses anymore. It could have been a converted one. Right, this is just some random ones that I think I wanted to collect these, but he never gave them to me and I didn't really notice. So I only got number 1 of Red Hood and the Outlaws. Just number 1 I had, though I heard it was really bad actually, so maybe that's for the best. A random Stormwatch, number 3. Don't ask me why. And number 7. But the shopkeeper randomly stuck him in my box, and I just go in there. I used to go in there and just say, yeah, what do I owe you? I'd pay him what he told me I had to pay him. Get home and find out I had comics. I'm like, what the hell have I got this one for? But I never took them back. Same with this one, Suicide Squad number 14, randomly in my drawer. But yeah, never mind. Is this one embossed? It looks a bit different to the... Oh no, it is the same. Where the front card opens and there's another face underneath it. There you go. In this case, it's... is that Crush? No, it's not. Crush wasn't in Suicide Squad. Must be... Is it Harley Quinn? Looks like half black and half red hair. Must be Harley Quinn. I don't know. God knows. Probably Harley Quinn. Although I associated her more with having blonde hair, but... Night Master. Monsters of Rock. Reign of Doomsday. Steel number 1. I don't know why I didn't get Steel, because I know probably because I wasn't getting so much Superman titles at the time. But I had the whole first one of Steel. He's a cool character. Right, then there was a Brightest Day Aftermath, where they were all looking for Swamp Thing. Is it the Search for Swamp Thing? Yeah, the Search for Swamp Thing. Superman, Batman, John Constantine, and Zatanna. Only a 3-parter. Dead Man on that one as well. I think he's... is that the White Lantern? Was this after he got the White... Didn't he become a White Lantern? I can't remember now. Right, and there was a mini-series between DC and I think is it Teshkill Comics, the 99, which was based on the 99 properties of Allah, I think it is. So it's like a Muslim group of superheroes, a Muslim superhero team. Quite a good concept. Nice to know that superhero people are universal, but I believe there was some backlash in some Muslim countries against the author of the 99, who thought it to be un-Islamic or something like that. I'm not too sure. I don't know the full wherewithals of it. the 99. Right, and lastly, big batch of Before Watchmen. So this is going to be all the Before Watchmen run. So look, so we got Ozymandias, if you want to pronounce it, by Len Wein and Jay Lee. It's a bit raunchy. Comedian there. I think the excitement about seeing the Watchmen characters being reused and getting new tales of them was probably outweighed the actual goodness of the series. I'm trying to think of a better word than goodness, but yeah, the hype wasn't matched up with the actual delivery. That's what I was going to say. That's the words I'm trying to get out. It was like, ooh, new stories about the Watchmen characters. And then you read them and you were like, oh, new stories about the Watchmen characters. Okay. Yeah, that's my thoughts about them. I don't remember them being super amazing by any means. Maybe the fact that I was so excited to get new stories about them made it that whatever stories came out couldn't have been as good as I would hope them to have been, if you know what I mean. But my expectation was too high, perhaps. It's like quite psychedelic, these Silk Spectre covers. This was a 4-parter. Looks like she's way out of her head on drugs, man. It's like she's taking a trip. Some crazy trip in the 60s. Everyone's favourite character from Watchmen, I'm sure. Even though he's a psychopath. But at least he's interesting. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. Rorschach? I don't know, Rorschach. Never been 100% sure. Rorschach. Anyway, this guy with the mask. Someone's boot kicking through a wall or something, or through a door, and somehow it's formed in the shape of Rorschach. His sketch, you say it like. It was really well done in the Watchmen story with the built-up shoes and all that. So you thought he was like a big. And when you finally capture him, and you see what he's really like, he's kind of like, wow, that was really interesting. And there's Moloch, the bad guy, before he was riddled with cancer. So this is a story of him in the past. One shot of Dollar Bill, of course. Didn't he die when he got his cloak caught in the revolving doors of the bank and he got shot by bank robbers? I say everyone's favourite, but Night Owl's cool as well. And this is the 4-part of Night Owl from the Before Watchmen. Basically, he's cool because he's the Blue Beetle of the Watchmen universe. Literally. The Blue Beetle in the question. Otherwise known as Night Owl and Rorschach. Yeah. I could definitely do another read anyway. And one day I will get round to it, I hope. Right, there's a 6-parter of the Minutemen. So this is kind of like the Justice Society of America of the Watchmen universe. There's the original Night Owl. There's the comedian when he was young. Still brash and violent and not particularly a good hero. Oh, art by Darwin Cook. Is this the one who got killed? Oh, I can't remember what her name was now. She was thrown out of the team because they discovered she was a lesbian or something like that. I'm not sure if that's her. Oh, Mothman, is it? So Moth? Gypsy Moth? No, I can't remember what his name was now. Something to do with moths anyway. He goes a bit mad, doesn't he? The original Silk Spectre. Oh, and what was his? Was he called the Hangman? He's got a hangman's noose around his neck, anyway. Right, Dr. Manhattan, 4-parter. Right, I've got to go because my bloody phone is ringing. So I'm going to quickly show you these. I'm going to rush off and answer my phone because it's my missus. I should have remembered at the time. So just show you these quickly. The Comedian. I'm not going to shout out any channels today or do any jingles. I'm not even going to bother putting the intro to this show on. I don't think. I'm just going to put it up as it is. Put it up raw. There's The Comedian. And I'm out of here. Till next time, may all your news be good news.